Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Are you familiar with what you just heard? Think and Grow Rich is one of the greatest books ever written on accumulating wealth. Napoleon Hill has spent 20 plus years doing researches on wealth consciousness, talking to great number of successful people in that time. And this book has changed lives of millions of people around the world, and it has changed mine, and I'm sure it will change yours if you listen to this attentively. There are thousands of successful people today because they once picked Think and Grow Rich. When the last page is read, the hands that put the books down on the table is a different hand. The man who stands up and walks into the world is a different man. Today, I'm going to present some of the greatest ideas I found in this book. Make sure to listen attentively. As most importantly, make sure to make some notes. And I highly recommend listening to this a couple times until you get this message. And I highly recommend reading this book, Think and Grow Rich, if you want to be successful. As Napoleon Hill explains, the starting point of all achievements is desire. Everything has started as an idea first. Then it has changed to a thing. Thoughts are things, and powerful things, that when they are mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and burning desire for their translation into riches or other materials. When poet William Ernest Henley wrote the prophetic lines, "I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul," prove the idea that we have the power to control our thoughts. A burning desire to be and to do is the starting point from which the dreamer must take off. Dreams are not born of indifferences, laziness, or lack of ambition. Before success comes into your life, you are sure to be met with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failures. When riches begin to come, they come so quickly in such great abundance that one wonders where they have been hiding all these years. Wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with state of mind that become an obsession, then plan in definite ways and means to acquire riches and back in those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. The method by which desire for riches can be transmuted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical actions. Number 1, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It's not sufficient merely to say, "I want plenty of money." Be definite as to the amount. Number 2, Determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There's no such reality, something for nothing. Number 3, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money you desire. Mention the date 1 year ahead, 2 years ahead, or 3 years ahead as you wish. And number 4, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Whether you are ready or not, put this plan into action. And number 5, write out a clear, concise statement of the service or product you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. And number 6, read your written statement aloud twice daily, once just before retiring at night and once after arising in the morning. As you go, read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. You can never have riches in great quantities unless you can work yourself into a white heat of desire for money and actually believe you will possess it. In other words, if you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. As you carry out these instructions, see yourself already in possession of the money. For example, suppose that you intend to accumulate $500,000 by the 1st of January, 5 years ahead. That you intend to give personal services in return for the money in the capacity of sales representative. Your written statement should be similar to the following. By the 1st day of January, state the year, I will have in my possession $500,000 which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable of rendering, the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of selling. Describe the service or merchandise you intend to sell. I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong. I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is mine now. It is now awaiting to transfer to me at the time in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Repeat this night and morning until you can clearly visualize in your imagination the money you intend to accumulate. No follower of this philosophy can reasonably expect to accumulate a fortune without experiencing temporary defeat. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Riches does not respond to wishes. They respond only to definite plans, backed by definite desires through constant persistence. I've been talking about desire, which is number one principle of 13 principles that Napoleon Hill explained in this book that requires to achieve success. Now let's see what are the other principles that he talks about. Second principle is faith. You have to have faith on you and on whatever you do to achieve success. Faith is crucial. If your faith is not strong, you must work on your faith. The third principle is auto-suggestion. And that's what we do with our statement. Reading out loud to our subconscious mind to accept something is true. Once our subconscious mind accepts what we suggest, it will find ways to bring it to reality. Subconscious mind only accepts suggestions with feelings and repetition involved. The fourth principle is specialized knowledge. Knowledge is power only when it's organized into definite plan of actions and directed to a definite purpose. No matter how knowledgeable you are, if you don't know how to organize that knowledge into a plan of action. The fifth principle is imagination. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. Man's only limitation is what he sets in his mind. Imagine the success in your mind before you put your plans into action. Everything in this world has started in the mind. Principle number 6, organized planning. This is an important step for transforming your desire into reality. Success only can be achieved through a definite practical plan. Hundreds of small steps lead to a big achievement. The seventh principle is decision making. To be successful, you must develop your power of decision making. Do not let others to decide for you. You decide for yourself according to your resources and capabilities. Principle number 8 is persistence. Persistence is simply the power of will. Willpower and desire, when properly combined, make an irresistible pair. Persistence stands as the difference between success and failure. Winner never quits, and quitter never wins. Persistence is the key to success. Ninth principle is the power of mastermind. A coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. 2 or 3 minds are powerful than one. Should be directed into a well-defined purpose. Principle number 10 is the mystery of sex transmutation. Sex energy is the most powerful energy of a living being. If one can transform this energy into his goals and dreams, they can be achieved easily. It's a very powerful driving force for success. Principle number 11 is the power of subconscious mind. Learn how to put your subconscious mind to work. Follow mental picture technique. Hold in your mind a clear picture of yourself already having accomplished your goals. Hold on to positive thoughts and let go of negative thoughts and emotions. The 7 major positive emotions are desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. The major negative emotions are fear, jealousy, hatred, revenge, greed, superstition, and anger. When you hold on to positive thoughts, you vibrate in higher frequencies. You are aligned with the universal mind. The principle number 12 is the power of our brain. Our brain is the most powerful computer of all. Recognize the power of our brain. Give it a job clearly defined and watch how it handles it. It will bring amazing ideas if you trust your brain. 13th and the last principle in the book is the sixth sense. The sixth sense can be described as the sense through which your infinite intelligence may and will communicate. The sixth sense is a function of the subconscious mind that has been referred to as the creative imagination. This principle will come to play when you master the other 12 principles. Let me tell you something. I read this book few times already, and every time I read, I find to learn something new, because this book contains tons of information on achieving financial success. And I highly recommend reading this book few times, at least 3 to 5 times, if you want to master these principles. And MindsLift wish you good luck achieving your financial success. Go to MindsLift and start listening to this audiobook today. And if you can afford, and if you are not a member yet, send us an email and we will send you the link to listen to this audiobook. And good luck.